Hello there and welcome back to Friendonkey Wrestling Season 2. We are back on the road, not to Viridian City, but to WrestleMania. 2 episodes removed from Elimination Chamber last week. Some demons were exercised in the main event. Or at least we thought they were, as Bronson Reed was victorious over a truly unleashed Bray Wyatt. But your main event this evening, CM Punk will be in singles action against Seth Rollins one-on-one in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Clearly their animosity has yet to subside. But without further ado, we're going to kick things off with said demon, Bray Wyatt, who is clearly not done yet. And someone who wants to pick a bit of a fight with the Fiend Bray Wyatt is his former tag partner, Karrion Kross. Kross feeling incredibly overlooked this season. Every opportunity he's had, he's either been overshadowed or he's squandered. So this is another prime opportunity to prove that he was the strong link in the tag team between Wyatt and Kross. But this is a side of Bray Wyatt that Kross has never seen before, and what on earth? What has Bray Wyatt done with the FDW Championship? We saw him walk out with it last week after it had gone missing. I must say that he is not the official FDW champion. He did not earn that title, and it looks like he's the one who's just gone and claimed it for himself. Still no one's seen or heard from Drew McIntyre in weeks. Lord knows where the true FDW champion is. But it looks like the Fiend is seeking to just lord his presence over the FDW locker room. That's quite the entrance. And speaking of iconic entrances here on FDW, Karrion Kross making his way to the ring. These two have met one-on-one before, and it's always been a hard-hitting affair. But this matchup now taking a very different turn, given Wyatt's recent deranged antics. Kross immediately out the gates with some huge clubbing blows. Is he going to get one up over on his former tag partner? These two held the tag team championships together, effectively revitalized the tag team division here on the Purple brand. Wyatt not really got out the gates at all, as Kross firmly in control. Apologies if I'm still sounding a little hoarse, still getting over the end of a horrendous cold, but we shall press on as the show never stops here on FDW. Kross, multiple deadlift slams there. Wyatt perhaps feeling the effect of the bronze slaughter last week and multiple tsunamis, as he picked a fight with an extremely dangerous beast. Kross just bum rushing Wyatt down to the mat. It's looking like the monochromatic menace might be in control. A win here for Karrion Kross would be huge. Double choke slam there from Wyatt to Cross, who looks to get the job done early. It's almost like Wyatt is welcoming the pain, welcoming the punishment from Cross as it fuels him. Cross now dumped to the outside. As Wyatt soaks up the adulation of the crowd. He looks to bring Cross down to his level. And down a peg or two. Moving ever closer to the timekeeper's area. Wyatt drags Cross towards the ring and thinks better of it. Those mind games once again. Big blow to the back from Wyatt. An eerie sense in the arena this evening. Huge back body drop there from Wyatt to Cross. It's been a real bit of back and forth now as Cross came out the gate strong, as we've seen him do on so many occasions, but perhaps that's his downfall. As the Fiend now looks to take control, Wyatt knows that it's coming, or Cross knows that it's coming rather. Cross able to counter the offense of Wyatt so well. You gotta think if Cross is able to defeat Wyatt here, that would be a nail in the proverbial coffin for Bray. Don't even know if Bray is in there anymore. We haven't seen the man Bray Wyatt in so long now. The entity known as the Fiend reared his head. And this new unleashed final form of the Fiend has been more active than any other variant of Wyatt we've ever seen. Elbow drop to the back. Count of three now, it's back between the ropes we go. As the voices start to get to Wyatt, he targets the back of Karrion Kross. And the Fiend heads to the top rope. What on earth he's thinking here, I do not know. Big elbow off the top there to the cranium of Karrion Kross. And Wyatt crawls across the ring. Mind games enough to get into the head of any a superstar. Will it be enough to play with Karrion Kross? As he calls for it and looks for the Sister Abigail, Kross sees it coming. Kick to the midsection, gets him up for the ripcord. In position, fall and pray. But will Wyatt pray for an easier kick out? Yes, he will. Only a 2 count on this occasion. Kross now in command, as he has been for the majority of the matchup. Huge flying shoulder tackle off the top rope, just levelling Bray Wyatt. Kross off the ring post. I think he might have been busted open in that contact. It wouldn't be a Bray Wyatt match if there wasn't some blood involved. It fuels him as Kross almost with a fall away F5 there to Bray Wyatt. Suplex to the outside. Referee out to a count of 6, and these two are in hell for leather on the outside. I think they're ignoring the rule. They just want to beat the hell out of each other. Count of 8, and is Cross happy to take the count-out victory here, unable to defeat the Fiend. Can he not vanquish his own demons? Cross standing tall. Doug calls for the 10.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
Huge win for Karrion Kross. But once again via count-out. I don't know if we've seen the end of this. Not by a long shot. Shifting gears now to the Beast, Bronson Reed, as the Bronson Revenge Tour continues. One man who is looking to step up to the plate and has been on a bit of a run of form of recently. LA Knight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from
Bronson happy to take on all comers to prove his dominance once again. Title not on the line.
the WWE Television
As the belt still looks odd on Big Bronson. But it was ominous the day that he claimed that championship. Of all the people he could overthrow, it was Seth Rollins. And given their history here on the channel, never seen a dominant champion like Bronson before, and then Seth came along and absolutely shattered the record for longest title reign on the channel. What is Bronson going to do as TV champion? Only time will tell, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of it. But LA Knight looking to have his breakout moment, looking to claim gold. Now that the landscape's changed, he fancies his chances against Big Bronson Reed. Looking to take on this big bastard. Does Knight know what's in store for him? Knight, absolutely the breakout performer from the Elimination Chamber. Looking to keep that some momentum going as he seeks championship success. Reed now looking to take control, but Knight seeing it coming. Knight's going to have to be sensible here, but he gets Bronson Reed up into the tree of woe already, showing Bronson that this ain't season 1. This is season 2, baby. The whole locker room is vastly different now. There's new blood, new champions, new opportunities. But all Bronson sees is fresh meat. Double axe handle off the top from LA Knight, leveling the redwood. Count of 2 already. Not quite enough to take down Reed on this occasion. Huge suplex there from Bronson Reed, who has kicked his TV championship reign off with a fantastic run of form. Big victory last week over the Fiend. He dethroned Seth Rollins. And now he looks to add LA Knight into the first notch on the Bronson Reed reign of terror. Another side suplex there from Reed to Knight, and we're getting PTSD to season 1 where Bronson starts playing with his food, just carving up LA Knight real nice. But Knight sees it coming, reverses with a swift, stiff punch to the head. Looking Bronson off the ropes, but building up momentum from Reed. It's dangerous because he's the juggernaut. Count of 1. Kick to the midsection, DDT from LA Knight. Crowd firmly behind him, but thinks about playing mind games with Bronson Reed. You're going to have to do better than that, Bronson knows. how to get the job done. Both men off the ropes. Lariat from Knight. As Knight drops the knee once again to the face of Bronson Reed. And this seems targeted head attacks. Do nothing but anger Bronson Reed. Knight needs to think carefully about his offense. Because Reed could strike at a moment's notice and rip his heart out. Leg sweep there from LA Knight. And this has been a very game performance from LA Knight once again, it must be said. A victory over the champion here will put you in line for an opportunity. As Bronson Reed now pulls Knight away from the corner into a running or just release powerbomb into the buckle. An absolute display of force. Only a count of one though, as Knight looking to prove to Bronson Reed that he's no pushover and that he's going to bring the ruckus. Again, with the reverse elbow to Bronson Reed, leveling him. Count of one. Are we starting to see Bronson just be angered that little bit? That's all he needs on that opening to just tear his victims apart. Big lariat there, dropping Bronson Reed to the outside as Knight finds himself some breathing room. Following Bronson to the outside now. Scrapping in front of the FDW faithful, who really are getting their money's worth this evening. Are still to come, a reminder that your main event, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Falls Count Anywhere, as they look to continue or maybe put to bed their beef. And we have women's action, as the FDW Women's Champion will be in action as Bronson Reed hits the bronze slot on LA Knight on the outside of the ring. We've seen him win championships with that move. Defeat the baddest of opponents. The likes of Braun Strowman spring to mind in that legendary Hell in a Cell match in Season 1. Count of 7 now, and is Bronson really happy to take a count-out victory as he taunts LA Knight to get to his feet. Knight stirring, will he be able to make it to the ring in time? Bronson, with the huge crossbody, breaking the count of 9, clearly not happy to take a count-out victory like Cross was here earlier this evening. Really get the impression that Bronson is just starting to play with his food now. Seeing LA Knight as the fresh meat as he heads to the top rope. Tsunami looking to come crashing down, but Knight with it scouted, rolling out of the way. Kick to the midsection, BFT! Could this be? There's a hook to the leg. And LA Knight, he wanted this scrap with Bronson Reed. He wanted to step up to the plate, and he has just proved he can swing for the fences. Big victory for LA Knight there. Hard fought. You very much get the feeling though, had that tsunami hit, we'd be looking at LA Knight sized stain on the mat. Surviving a bronze slot and huge offense on the outside. Knight stands tall. Great win for the upstart Knight there. Shifting gears to the women's action. As I said, the women's champion will be in action against none other than Bianca Belair. Said the FDW faithful getting their money's worth this evening. But Tiffany wants to prove that she can hang with the absolute best of them. And she wanted competition, so who better to step up to the plate than Bianca Belair, longest reigning FDW Women's Champion. Will Stratton be able to replicate that success? Women's Championship has gone from strength to strength this season, and being held by the likes of Belair, Ripley, Fallon Henley, and now Tiffany Stratton. We do know it is confirmed that at WrestleMania, Tiffany Stratton will be defending the championship against the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Kairi Sane. She's made her intentions clear. Between now and then we have Fastlane in about 2 or 3 episodes' time. A match is still to be announced for that event. But before then, we've got this brilliant spectacle, Belair and Stratton. And Belair immediately out the gates with a gorilla press. We've not seen Belair in the ring for a few weeks now. Standing moonsault, showing that she's got the athleticism to hang with Tiffany. Before planting her face first. Another standing moonsault. Before hitting the split leg splash. Belair perhaps feeling a little hard done by, a little embarrassed that she lost her championship. Seeking to get back to winning ways. Hook to the leg, looking for an easy 3 count. Tiffany Stratton carried up there. Don't quite know what that was, almost a modified neck breaker there. Just banging the back of Tiffany's head off of her thigh. Belair soaring over the top rope, looking to take out Tiffany Stratton, not quite connecting with all of it. Split leg moonsault as they teleport back inside the ring. Stratton unable to get a foothold here against Bianca Belair. And Stratton's thinking that she's perhaps leaving, but oh. Seems that Kairi Sane is not happy with Tiffany Stratton wanting to leave. It was Tiffany Stratton that wanted the competition. I gave her Bianca Belair, and if she wants to leave, I don't think Kairi Sane has clearly taken umbrage with that. Ripcord gut check there from Bianca Belair. Stratton has not really gone out the gates at all here this match. And quite an ominous sign of things to come if Tiffany's unable to step up. She knows she's got Kairi Sane to deal with at WrestleMania. It's on the horizon. But between now and then, she's got responsibilities as the FDW Women's Champion, as Belair hits her with a deadlift powerbomb. Stratton looks to take charge, wrenching Belair down to the mat. Sidewalk slam from Stratton to Belair now. Stratton looks to potentially wipe her feet and hits her own standing moonsault. These two surprisingly comparable in terms of their moveset, their styles. But only one of them has a lasting legacy so far on the channel. Will Stratton be able to build upon Belair's success? Only a count of 1 after the flurry of offense from Stratton. And perhaps Stratton's going to have to modify her strategy here a little bit. can't quite take down Belair with some quick blast of moves. It's got to be done over time. Henley knew this. She saw the break in the armour of Belair, and she capitalised on it and seized the Women's Championship. She then went and lost the Women's Championship in triple threat style. Stratton now. With the fireman's carry on Bianca Belair. Belair getting Tiffany Stratton up and just dumping her down, almost connecting with the steel chairs on the way. That would have taken out an entire front row of teeth. Big leg drop from Bianca Belair to Tiffany Stratton now. Belair wiping her feet of Stratton, perhaps thinking she's beneath her. Belair has beaten Stratton before. Count of 8, and is Stratton happy to take a count out loss here? It looks that way as we hit to a count of 9. Is Doug really going to hit a 10 for the second time this episode? The count out comes into play once again. And I'm going to need a serious word with the locker room, because these count out antics, they've got to stop. Bianca should not be happy with that win there. Stratton clearly not phased either way. Well, we can guarantee that we're not going to see a count out in this next match. Falls count anywhere. CM Punk, Seth Rollins. The rules are simple. You don't need to pin or submit him inside the ring. Can be done anywhere in the arena. No countouts, no disqualifications. Punk and Rollins with some animosity going back a few episodes now. Ever since CM Punk cashed in his Money in the Bank, converting Seth Rollins' singles match for the FDW World Championship into a triple threat. Many feel that was a misstep. Many feel that Punk should have waited until the end of that match to cash in, and he would be standing here now, your FDW champion. Seth Rollins feeling that he was screwed over and that he was preparing for a singles match. The dynamic of a triple threat, vastly different to that of a one-on-one match. And very much as a result of Punk's antics, neither man has any accolades to his name as it stands. Punk unable to win the Royal Rumble. No longer holding his Money in the Bank briefcase. No championships. Seth Rollins, no longer the TV champion, but a former world champion and former Royal Rumble winner in his own right. Seth and Punk. Well documented animosity between these two. As once again they go toe to toe. Punk very much the Joker and wild card of FDW against the founding father, Seth Rollins. Rollins with some quick offense, kick to the midsection and a DDT. Not as explosive as we have seen in the past, but both men know this is going to be a war of attrition. Back body drop there to Seth Rollins. Not quite a 2 count there on Rollins. Perhaps Punk feels he's got the advantage here. He gets Seth up to the top rope. Swinging neck breaker. Rollins back to his feet. It's going to take much more than that to bring Seth down as he hits the sling blade. Looks to follow it up with a quick elbow drop, but Punk wisely rolling out of harm's way. Lariat to Seth Rollins, turning him inside out. Punk in control with a quick flurry of offense and hitting another lariat, turning Seth inside out. Seth looking for a bit of breathing room, but Punk knowing that he can keep up the offense. He can keep it on and pin Seth anywhere. Weapons are legal. Low blows are legal. Countouts will not happen. Big suplex there from Rollins. As Seth now looks to get himself some weaponry involved in the match, he goes straight for a baseball bat to equalise things. As Seth now covers CM Punk right by the commentary booth, only a 1 count. More damage is going to need to be done than that, Rollins. Seth in control. Falling by the outside. Running elbow drop there from Rollins to CM Punk. Just slowly tearing him down. Big drop kick there from Rollins. There's the standing shooting star press. Another standing shooting star press. The FDW specialist, Seth Rollins, kick to the midsection, hits the pedigree. We've seen it so many times from Rollins, particularly hitting it on the outside, but hitting it here in this match is a very different feel because he can quickly follow it up with a cover. But Punk, knowing how to fight through the pedigree, push past the pain, he heads under the rope and grabs a chair straight to the back of Rollins. And these two now going hell for leather on each other. Rollins fighting through, smartly dodging the oncoming swing from CM Punk, hopping up and hitting the leg drop, 2 count. As Seth daintily walks over the chair. And hits a leg sweep on Punk. Big Falcon's arrow there to CM Punk. The versatile offense of Rollins once again on full display for the FDW home crowd. Another Falcon's arrow to Punk. The crowd chanting Seth to burn it down as he sets CM Punk up for a curb stomp on the outside, and that felt personal. Only a 2 count though on Punk, who kicks out. Seth's going to need a lot more as he grabs the baseball bat, looks to swing on CM Punk, who comes out the gate fighting. He grabs Rollins into a tombstone position and hits a pile driver. That is huge, leaving Seth Rollins for dead as Punk now heads underneath the ring and grabs a kendo stick. Seth senses it coming though and is able to reverse. Kick to the midsection into neck breaker from Seth Rollins And we feel we're getting into the final stages of this match now. Seth looking for a huge punch. A huge punch. Punk with it coming. Punk with Seth up on his shoulders. He hits the GTS. Could this be 3 on the outside? Jimmy running into position. Only a 1 count. The never say die Seth Rollins. Punk not knowing what he's going to need to do next, and this is a side of Seth Rollins that we love to see. Huge DDT there, looking like it's busted CM Punk open in the process. Punk having to bleed for his opportunity for a victory here as Seth looks to go and grab the bat to bring even more beatdown to the Second City Saint. Swinging it around like a Jedi Master. Punk bleeding from just above the eye. CM Punk hits a DDT to Rollins, who now also appears to have been busted open. Punk thinking about a kick, but not quite connecting, and Seth dodging into the sling blade. Seth looking for a second curb stomp, just driving CM Punk's head into the floor. And there's the 3. Big win for Seth Rollins.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
As he once again stands tall. Momentum getting back on his side. Having put CM Punk down. One wonders what's next for Rollins. I suppose time will tell. Well, another successful night of FDW. We are 2 episodes away from Fastlane, which ironically will be the final stop en route to Mania. So stay tuned, because next time out will be Tag Week. So stay tuned for that one. I'm looking forward to it, and I will see you soon.